Hey, what's up guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. In this video, we're going to New Zealand, Scotland, Manitoba, Tennessee, California. Multiple people from multiple locations appear to have seen the same thing, almost as if Earth had a visitor here recently that was spotted at various locations around the world. Cool video footage you're about to see. Speaking of cool, going to Rome, Georgia. This video was sent in by David from June 3rd of 2024. Check out this rainbow here. Look at how low it is to the ground. And it's less than 100 yards away from his car. It's right over there. Let me pause it. It's right there in front of that McDonald's. How about that? Less than 100 feet off the ground. Maybe right at 100. What an incredible video. You can see the beginning of the rainbow coming out of Rome, Georgia. And taking a look at what created that rainbow, the sun. This is the Earth-facing side of the sun. Notice the unusual anomaly there that's not normally there. Some sort of a dark canyon that's shaped like a number 9. How does something like that happen? But that's not why I made this video here. Notice the filament eruption over here to the left. That eruption right there that formed a canyon sent a huge plume of plasma right there off the northeastern limb of the sun, creating that large canyon, and there's that weird anomaly on the Earth-facing side of the sun. Not anything nefarious, just weird. Looking at some solar vortexes noticed by my friend Nelson. It's right down here on the southeastern limb of the sun. Those are probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 to 30,000 feet tall. There's 3 of them, also known as solar tornadoes. There's 3 of them right in a row on the southeastern limb of the sun. Obviously of the same polarity, because if they were of opposite polarity, they would form a magnetic loop like you see right there. So those have to be the same polarity in order to stand vertical. Those are known as solar vortexes. They're kind of rare, like that unique feature right in the middle of the sun that looks like a number 9. I want to take you guys now down to New Zealand. We're going to start here, end up in Scotland, and multiple places in between. Check this out. Some sort of a mysterious object spotted in the sky today by Fenella at 9:49 in the morning from Auckland, New Zealand. Look at this thing. And when I pause it, you can clearly see this isn't no ordinary weather balloon. It doesn't have anything hanging off the bottom of it anyway. Typically, weather balloons are in the air to harvest data, and they'll have some sort of cables or rope hanging off the bottom of them, carrying some sort of a payload that's collecting data. That's what they do. This has nothing hanging off the bottom of it, and sometimes weather balloons will be shaped like a real long teardrop. This is obviously not teardrop shaped. It's multicolored. Notice the dark features in the middle of this thing, whatever it was. That's what was so captivating about this, and it also appeared to have a propulsion system, moving through the sky so fast that they had a hard time keeping up with it. Visible once again today from Auckland, New Zealand at 9:49 this morning. Looked up and noticed this thing here cruising through the sky at a very high rate of speed. And coming up is a still image that was sent in from a different viewer that noticed something different in the sky. This was not a video. This was sent in by Paul from May 28th at 7:20 p.m. when he looked up and saw this in the sky. I don't know if he saw that and took a photo or if that showed up in a photo that he took of the sky, but that definitely doesn't look like a bird, doesn't look like a typical airplane at all. Some sort of a large black V in the sky that showed up in one of his photos. Really cool observations. And speaking of cool observations, I've got more to share with you guys. Here we go. Rogersville, Tennessee. Shane, June 2nd of 2024. Looked up and saw this at 8:16 p.m. Some of these videos have narration, and here we go.
It ain't making no sound.
Said it wasn't making any sound. Looked up and saw that in the sky above Tennessee. I mean, how do you explain that?
What is that?
He's like, what is that? Just kind of falling through the sky. Appears to be moving under its own power, meaning it has a propulsion system, some sort of engine that's quiet, not making any sound, as he implied at the beginning of the video. It's coming down at an angle, like it's going somewhere with purpose, so it's obviously of intelligent origin. But where did it come from, and where's it going? That was above Rogersville, Tennessee, back on June the 2nd. Now we're going up to Winkler, Manitoba, Manitoba. Video sent in by Sammy K, also from June 2nd, same day at 7:53 p.m., just a few minutes earlier. Looked up and saw this in the sky. Did they see the same thing? Kinda looks like it. That's why I was saying it looked like Earth may have had a visitor a few days ago, and multiple people in both hemispheres of the Earth saw this thing, whatever it may have been. This looks like the same object that we just saw above Tennessee, not necessarily the object above New Zealand, but this one is definitely not a plane, not a helicopter. Now going to Whittier, California. This video was sent in by Jacob, and as you'll see, it looks like the two objects that we just saw. It seems to be moving under its own power, not being influenced by the wind. If it was being influenced by the wind, the speeds would be variable and it would be tumbling. This thing is moving through the sky under some sort of intelligent control. Don't know what this is. And coming up right here, this is the original vertical video, so you can see how high up in the sky this thing was. Probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 20, maybe 22,000 feet. Pretty good ways up. Going to Edinburgh, Scotland. David, 6/3 of 2024. So this would be the next day. Looked up and saw this in the sky above Edinburgh, Scotland. Looks like the same object, doesn't it? I mean, you can't make this stuff up. This thing wasn't making any sound like the other videos that we just saw. Moving through the sky at about the same speed. White object. Looks to be about the same approximate size, at about the same altitude, and moving at about the same speed. Not a bird, not an airplane, not a helicopter. So what is it? What are these things that people are seeing in the sky? Seems like here recently I've been getting multiple videos on a daily basis of mysterious things being seen in the skies all around the world, just like in today's video. We've been from New Zealand all the way up to Scotland and multiple places in between. People are looking up and seeing things that they just simply can't identify. That's all. We're not claiming to know what these things are. But the question, actually there's two questions. Where did they come from? And where are they going? That's all. Very mysterious videos, guys, and excellent observations. If you guys have any photos or videos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports at mrmbb333.com. If you guys have any videos you'd like to share that are too large to attach to the email, come over here to the homepage of the website, mrmbb333.com. Look for this red banner that says, have a large video. It's a Dropbox. Drag and drop your videos into the Dropbox. Please include your first name, date, and location, and I'll take it from there. Thanks for watching. Have a super day. And be safe out there.